My name is John, and I'm 80 years old. Over the years, I've learned that the food we put on our plates does more than fill our stomachs. It affects how we feel, how we move, and even how long we live. But here's something most people don't realize. Certain foods you might eat every day, could be silently speeding up the aging process, making you feel tired, inflamed, and weak. Today, I'm sharing 6 common foods that doctors say we should avoid after 60 if we want to stay healthy, strong, and vibrant. Don't worry, I'll also share some simple, delicious alternatives you can try instead. Before we dive in, take a moment to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to John the Stoic. Every click, every comment, it's more than just support. It's what keeps me here, sharing decades of life lessons, stories, and wisdom that I hope can make your journey a little easier and a lot more meaningful. When I was younger, I didn't think much about the food I ate. If it tasted good, I ate it. Simple as that. But as the years passed, I started noticing how certain foods made me feel sluggish, bloated, or even stiff in the mornings. That's when I realized something. Food isn't just fuel, it's medicine. What you eat can either heal you or harm you. Doctors and nutritionists have long warned that as we age, our bodies become less forgiving of certain foods. The metabolism slows down, digestion changes, and the risk of conditions like heart disease, arthritis, and diabetes increases. But here's the good news. It's never too late to make better choices. By avoiding a few common foods and replacing them with healthier options, you can reduce inflammation, boost your energy, and improve your overall well-being. The Stoics believed in moderation and self-awareness. As Epictetus said, curb your desire. Don't set your heart on so many things, and you will get what you need. We don't have to give up everything we love. We just need to be mindful of the choices we make and how they serve us in the long run. So today, let's talk about the 6 foods doctors say we should avoid after 60 and what we can eat instead to live longer and healthier lives. Small changes can lead to big results, and it all starts with what's on your plate. I'll be honest, there was a time when I loved a good breakfast with bacon or a deli sandwich loaded with ham. But here's the truth. Processed meats like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli cuts may taste good, but they come with a price. Doctors warn that these meats are high in saturated fats, sodium, and preservatives like nitrates. Over time, they've been linked to high blood pressure, heart disease, and even certain cancers. The sodium alone can cause water retention, making you feel bloated and raising your risk of heart issues. And trust me, when you carry that kind of hidden weight in your body, you feel it. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up the flavor. Instead of processed meats, try lean proteins like grilled chicken, turkey breast, or plant-based options like lentils and beans. I've made this switch, and now my meals feel lighter, but I don't feel like I'm missing out. The Stoics believed in discipline, not as punishment, but as freedom. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the ability to choose wisely." When you choose healthier options, you're not depriving yourself. You're giving yourself the freedom to feel better, live longer, and move easier. So the next time you're thinking about that bacon or hot dog, remember, a simple swap can make a huge difference. Your heart will thank you, and so will your future self. There was a time when I couldn't resist a cold soda on a hot summer day or a sweet iced tea during family picnics. But as the years went by, I started noticing something. Every time I had one, I'd feel an energy boost. but it wouldn't last. That crash afterward left me feeling more tired than before. Doctors warn that sugary beverages are among the biggest culprits of accelerated aging. Sodas, sweetened teas, energy drinks, they cause blood sugar spikes that can lead to weight gain, inflammation, and even type 2 diabetes. And the long-term damage? Increased risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. The sugar doesn't just affect your waistline, it affects your entire body. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up flavor. Swap sugary drinks for herbal teas, lemon water, or plain sparkling water with a splash of fruit juice. One of my favorites is a simple glass of chilled water with slices of cucumber and mint. It's refreshing and keeps me hydrated without the sugar overload. The Stoics believed in moderation, finding satisfaction in simplicity. Seneca once said, "What nature requires is simple and easily obtained." We don't need artificial sweetness to enjoy life. Sometimes the simplest drinks, clean, pure water, are the most satisfying. So the next time you reach for that soda, pause. Ask yourself, will this make me feel better or worse? Because a healthier choice today means more energy for the moments that truly matter tomorrow. White bread, pastries, and pasta, oh, how they've been a part of life's little pleasures. I remember family dinners where warm rolls sat at the center of the table and desserts felt like the reward after a long day. But here's what I've learned over the years. Those same refined carbs that taste so comforting, they're often the silent culprits behind fatigue, weight gain, and inflammation. Doctors say that refined carbohydrates like white bread, white rice, and sugary baked goods break down quickly into sugar in the bloodstream. This causes a spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash that leaves you feeling drained. Over time, these foods contribute to joint pain, heart problems, and even cognitive decline. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up carbs altogether. Swap refined carbs for whole grains like oats, quinoa, brown rice, or whole wheat bread. Not only do they digest more slowly, keeping your energy steady, but they're also rich in fiber, which supports healthy digestion. One of my go-to breakfasts is a bowl of steel-cut oats with a handful of berries and walnuts. It's simple, satisfying, and keeps me going for hours. The Stoics valued self-control and understanding what truly benefits us. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You must take care of the body as if it were your soul." Choosing whole foods isn't about restriction. It's about honoring your body and giving it what it needs to thrive. So, when you're reaching for that white bread or muffin, pause. Ask yourself, will this fuel me or will it leave me feeling drained? Because when you give your body the right fuel, it rewards you with energy, strength, and clarity. Fried foods. I still remember the smell of freshly fried chicken wafting through my grandmother's kitchen, or the crispy French fries we grabbed during road trips. Fried foods hold memories, don't they? But as comforting as they may be, they come with a hidden cost. Doctors warn that fried foods, whether it's fried chicken, onion rings, or even those golden hash browns, are loaded with unhealthy fats and oils. These trans fats raise your LDL, or bad cholesterol, and clog your arteries, increasing your risk of heart disease. They also lead to weight gain and inflammation, which can aggravate joint pain and stiffness. Over time, they don't just affect your heart, they affect how you move and how you feel. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up the crunch, you just have to change how you cook. Air fryers, for example, allow you to get that crispy texture with far less oil. Baking and grilling are also excellent alternatives. Instead of deep-fried chicken, try oven-roasted chicken seasoned with your favorite spices. You'll get the flavor without the guilt. The Stoics believed in simplicity and moderation. Epictetus taught that wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. When we simplify our meals and let go of foods that harm us, we make room for better health and better living. So, the next time you're tempted by something fried, think of it this way. By choosing a healthier alternative, you're investing in your future, because life's best moments are enjoyed when you feel your best. Let me ask you this. Have you ever reached for the salt shaker before even tasting your food? I'll admit, I used to do it all the time. For years, it felt like salt was the magic ingredient that made everything taste better. But what I didn't realize was that too much of it was slowly working against me. Doctors warn that excessive salt intake is a major contributor to high blood pressure, which puts strain on your heart and increases your risk of stroke and kidney disease. It also leads to water retention, making you feel bloated and sluggish. And the worst part? Salt is hiding in more foods than you think. Processed snacks, canned soups, frozen meals, even breads and sauces. But here's the good news. You can still enjoy flavorful meals without overloading on salt. Start by reducing how much you add while cooking and opt for herbs and spices instead. Basil, garlic, cumin, rosemary. They're nature's way of seasoning your food without the extra sodium. Try squeezing fresh lemon juice over fish or veggies for a burst of flavor. Trust me, once you adjust, you won't even miss the salt. The Stoics believed in appreciating life's simple gifts, and food is no exception. Marcus Aurelius said, "A man should be content with what nature has given him." Nature has already provided us with incredible flavors. We just need to embrace them. So, take that first step today. Taste your food before reaching for the salt, and explore the spices hiding in your kitchen. Because every small change adds up to a healthier heart and a lighter, more energized body. I used to think switching to diet sodas and sugar-free desserts was the smart thing to do. After all, no sugar meant fewer calories, right? But what I didn't realize back then was that artificial sweeteners come with their own set of risks, ones that doctors now warn can affect your body and mind as you age. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose may satisfy your sweet tooth, but they confuse your metabolism. Studies show that these sweeteners can actually trigger cravings for more sugary foods, leading to weight gain over time. They've also been linked to headaches, digestive issues, and an increased risk of metabolic disorders. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up sweetness altogether. Nature provides plenty of healthy alternatives. Fresh fruits like berries or apples can satisfy your craving without the side effects. You can also try a drizzle of raw honey or a touch of maple syrup. Just be mindful of portion sizes. My favorite treat? A bowl of Greek yogurt with a handful of blueberries and a sprinkle of cinnamon. It's naturally sweet and nourishing. The Stoics believed in balance, in knowing when enough is enough. Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." The key isn't eliminating sweetness, it's enjoying it the right way in moderation. So, the next time you reach for a diet soda or a sugar-free snack, think twice. Ask yourself, is this serving my body or just feeding a craving? Because making smarter choices today will help you wake up tomorrow feeling lighter, healthier, and more in control. As we grow older, the choices we make become even more important. The foods we avoid today can save us from future health problems, and the foods we choose to nourish our bodies with can keep us feeling strong, energized, and happy. Today, we've talked about processed meats, sugary beverages, refined carbohydrates, fried foods, excessive salt, and artificial sweeteners. Each of these foods has its place in life's temptations, but they don't have to be part of your daily routine. It's not about being perfect, it's about making small, intentional changes that add up to big results. Remember, the Stoics believed that true happiness comes from discipline and balance. As Epictetus once said, "No great thing is created suddenly. There must be time." The same goes for your health. Improvement doesn't happen overnight, but every small step forward matters. So, let this be your reminder. What you put on your plate today affects how you'll feel tomorrow. Make choices that serve your future self and be proud of every small win along the way. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one healthy food swap you've made recently? Or a favorite meal that keeps you feeling your best? Share it in the comments below. Your wisdom could inspire someone else on their journey. If this video gave you something to think about, give it a like and share it with a friend who might benefit. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to join me on John the Stoic, where we explore life lessons, healthy living, and the wisdom that comes with age. Together, we can keep learning, growing, and making choices that bring us health, happiness, and peace of mind, one day at a time.